I'm emotional, y'all. I am an emotional being. I experience emotions every day. Love, empathy, compassion, sadness, anger, fear. I experience those emotions, and especially going through this experience, being in such a major transition, a transitional part of my life, this has been a real moment that I am going to vulnerably share with the community, specifically because if you're moving abroad, if you're interested in making this move, you're preparing, or if you've done it, it's not always sunshine and rainbows, literally, because South Africa has been gloomy AF for the last week or so, plus, or 2 weeks. So in this video, I want to share some of the tools that I've been using as I work through these emotions and show up as my best self today. Because we can't show up as our best self every day, as much as we try. The reality is some days we just need a break. And some days it's just not gonna look the way it always does look when you're showing up as your best self. But today we're showing up as our best self, and I'm offering grace and extending the tools that I use as I go through this process. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Ashley. On my channel, Ashley in Africa, I talk about my experience of love, motherhood, and entrepreneurship as I have moved, I live, and I'm doing business here on the continent of Africa. I have 2 beautiful girls. I am doing business. I have a company here in South Africa, and I share tools and resources on how people that have an interest in moving to South Africa or Tanzania can do that. I've also created a community called the Africa Investors Academy, a membership-only community for entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs and investors who are looking for a community around building their business, growing their business, and doing investments and investing here on the continent of Africa. So if that sounds interesting, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and share this video with someone who might benefit from it as well. So you all know I have my notes, and I debated on whether or not I was going to share this content or how I was going to share it, because I realized that I've just been on this journey, an open book, and everything is not always peaches. I don't necessarily share when I'm in that space, but today was a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful day. I'm heading out to the girls' school for a parent-teacher conference, and so I had some time to share what it's been like, feeling these emotions of fear or concern or doubt or sadness or grief, right? As I've been going through this transformative experience from Tanzania to South Africa, Johannesburg specifically. So these are some of the tools that I use all day, all morning. I've been doing some dance parties, playing my old school R&B, whatever feels good, in my headphones at the gym, playing music. It really shifts my energy, and I love that. It's not the only thing that works, but it's definitely something that I was reminded, I love music. Music is just so nostalgic. It connects me to a place where I'm happier, or a time that I remember, something fun or even something sad, right? It's just, it supports the emotion and the feels. And dancing also just is everything. It can really shift your energy. So I definitely recommend it. I have this amazing speaker. This is not an advertisement, but this is a JBL that I have. I lost my Boost, my Beats speaker pill when I was at the beach. So I love my JBL. It's awesome. So I move that around the house and get in my bag, and have my dance parties. The next thing that I've been doing is working out. So that's something that I've always really been committed to, but because I'm in a new space, it took me a while to get comfortable with going back into a gym setting. Honestly, I've been doing personal training at my home, just myself and my girls. And I've never really liked big gyms. I just always find them a little bit uncomfortable because people are sweating and moving from like machine to machine. And this one is really nice though. I really like this gym that I'm going to. I've been doing a lot of classes, increasing my strength, increasing my weight, and also meditating after the experience, going into the sauna, the steam room, showering. So this gym has been everything. So just the ability to like move my body and, push myself and feel the sweat and like all of that good stuff has really just been good for those emotions of like proving to myself that I'm strong and, my body is strong and the body that I'm taking care of is meant to keep me. It's meant to take care of me. It's meant to carry me. It's meant to feel good and look good and do all of the things. So yes, the working out has been everything. So I do boxing and I do this class that's like a mix of weights and calisthenics and like sprinting on the treadmill. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. You gonna catch me running on the treadmill, that's it. You're not gonna catch me running, doing 5Ks or all of that like foolishness. I don't do that, but I will get in a class and go really, really hard for 60 minutes and push myself to the max to just get my energy flowing, get my confidence going. It's just really great. So I recommend it. Move your body wherever you are, but specifically when you're moving abroad, you're living abroad, sometimes there can come a lot of these like self-doubt, isolation. I mean, you naturally are going to lose weight when you leave America because the food is better everywhere. And so I saw that transformation happen just in eating better, but I love to look good and I love to feel good and I love what comes with the exercise of pushing myself and how that helps me mentally and physically. So moving my body is everything. The next thing that I believe all people should be doing on this planet is therapy. So I've gotten back into therapy and I was listening to a lot of like therapists online and doing like group sessions, but I've been intentional really about building these advisors around me. I've got my financial advisor, I've got my like house manager that's helping me. So I realized that as I'm going through this season, there's some reminders that I need. There's some support that I need around the work that I've done thus far, but like reminders that, yeah, you forgot this tool or you forgot about this technique or you forgot about this. And so it's just been beautiful to be back in that space where I am showing up for myself once a week in that way. My therapist is like awesome and I've known her and it's so awesome that she was willing to work with me because I have so many therapist friends, like so many friends doing this work. And that's what happens, I think, when you're in this work, you attract people that are also in this work and do this work. And so while I'm not like a trained therapist, I know that I share things that are inspirational and that help people around mindfulness and wellness. But like, no, my sis is like a doctor and she's so good. And we include meditation into that, which is a new thing that I've never done in therapy, and challenging myself to do that mindfulness work every day is something that I'm really looking forward to, setting that intention around going into this new season with mindfulness, kind of starting my day every day to help me be in the present throughout all of these changes and not get stuck in the past place that I was or have anxiety about the future. Like really just bringing myself and my physical, spiritual, mental awareness to this moment. Yeah, so it's like a combination, right, of like mindfulness and therapy, but she's bomb. If you're interested in working with her, I'm gonna follow up before I post this video, and I'm definitely gonna share her link or also just share links of other resources for therapists because it's really a game changer and there's never like a bad time to do therapy, like ever. It's best when you're not like in despair, right? And life isn't kicking you behind, but when you feel the things and you feel that you need support, therapists I'm an advocate. I've also aligns with a spiritual advisor in this time. And so because I haven't found necessarily a church home and I operate in a very spiritual way, I acknowledge and I pray to God. I acknowledge and I revere my ancestors and those that have come before me. I acknowledge and revere myself as a creator and made in the image of God, and thus I am creating the space and the experience that I'm having. I acknowledge nature and the power that nature reminds us of its renewability. Is that a word? It's like just existence without stress or worry or doubt or fear. Like, I acknowledge that we're living in a world that when we can move in love, it's the most enjoyable thing we can ever do. And God is love and I am love. And you can forget those things when you're going through a transition like this, because it's like you're just trying to get things done and you're being very tactical and you're coming up against challenges and you're forgetting that, like, this is spiritual. Like, everything that I'm experiencing is for my highest good, and everything that I'm manifesting is because of the intentions that I'm putting out there and the creation that's happening in here and here and in here. The intention is coming from me. And so that's been a game changer. I mean, I've never strayed away from my spiritual center, but it's been a great reminder and a great support to have somebody who I'm checking in with every week or every other week, to level that out, to remind me of that greatness, that fullness, that the beautiful, divine, spirit that I am. So I highly suggest you find what that looks like for you, whether that's a pastor, a deacon, a deaconess, whatever, an elder, whatever, whomever. Man, it's been a game changer. It's been such a game changer for me to be able to have somebody that I can call on and let them know, hey, I'm weak in this area right now. I need support. And so going into the last step of that, oftentimes our family, when they experience us moving abroad, they're excited, right? I've had some experiences of otherwise, but the people that are in my community right now, that are in my life right now, my friends and family, they're excited. They see things happening. They see the growth happening. They see the expansion happening, and growth is uncomfortable. Okay. So they see that part. I don't know if they see the discomfort that I'm experiencing, but I have been bold enough to say to my friends and family, yes, I am excited about this. This has been a great thing. I'm so grateful that I accomplished something that I was working towards for years. And I'm also experiencing, some discomfort. I'm experiencing some sadness, some grief, some anger. I'm experiencing some fear. I'm experiencing things that I haven't experienced in a really long time now that I'm in this new space and new environment. And I've been vulnerable, and my family and my friends have been creating space for me, and I'm so grateful for them. And, find your tribe. I recommend that for people making this move, making this leap, doing this. I'm so grateful that even the community that we've created in the Africa Investors Academy, we're able to have those conversations. So we do talk about business and investment and opportunities and business growth, business strategies, absolutely all day. But what I've noticed is when we round out these conversations, I check in with people's energy. I check in how they're feeling. Where's your mind? Where's your heart? How are you feeling? Because this is a very big deal. Living abroad, living in Africa, okay, it's a big deal when you've lived in the West your whole life. And for many of us coming from America, there's a lot of, not so great perspective out there, and that is really changing. It's rapidly changing. I'm honored to support in that change as much as I can, in giving back to the people that have done it, for me and my understanding. And that tribe, that support that can listen to you, that can validate your feelings and your emotions and pour into you if you need that, but also just hold space. That's a beautiful thing. It's something that you need along this journey. It's something that I recommend that you look for now if you're making this journey. And if you've made this journey, I'm sure you have your tribe, but check in with them and let them know, hey, I need extra support right now in this season. And that vulnerability really has allowed me to just, again, like just receive love. Like I'm so full of love. I give love freely, even, when it may not be warranted or deserved, but those are the people that I feel need love the most. And I'm gonna keep doing that. And with the support of my therapist, the support of my dance parties, and my personal, physical, mental wellness, my spiritual advisor, and my tribe, I'm getting through this experience and experiencing these emotions with a level of ease that I can't say I've ever experienced before. And so I hope this was helpful. If it resonated with you, please be sure to like it and share it with someone who would find value in it as well. I'm sure they will be so grateful that you did. And if you love the channel and you love what I share, please be sure to subscribe. I'd love to have you as a part of the community. Until the next video, I'll see you soon.